Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to attempt to try out a new game that I have mentioned last week. This was called Aloft, and it is currently just the demo version. There's not really a given date for its release, although it is expected to be released in 2024. You can put this one on your wish list if you would like to do that. It does help out the developer and all of that lovely stuff. So the first things first, and this is basically like it's like a survival game, but you float on these islands and you have to, do some things. And, there's islands that are infected and you have to kill off the infection. As you can see, there's one off to my right. And this gives you our first look really at what's going on out here. But there's lots and lots to do. I've been playing this for about 8 to 10 hours already. And I'm really enjoying this game, and I cannot wait for a full release of this one. Very, very much cannot wait for this. So, we are just picking up lots and lots of wood because we are going to need it, guys. There is tons to do in this game. There's lots to build. There's lots to unlock. I have not completed the demo version of this game, so I'm not quite sure what all is available for us to do. But I guess I'm going to do an episode or two of this one and see how you guys like it. And we might even do like a little mini series of it, 7 or 8 episodes if you guys want to see that. But this is a learning stone. Our most valuable resource, creativity, was truly limitless. So let's just go ahead and learn whatever's on the stone. And it allows us to make the workbench. And that's lovely because we need a workbench to learn other items. So we need to build a workbench, and tips can be disabled in the options. I'm okay with leaving the tips on for now because that little demo or that little tutorial does not last for very long. Let's see here, nothing down that way. There are crops that we can grow. There's farming, there's animals. There is, these little infected islands that we have to clear. So there's that. Let's just continue picking up everything we can until we can, run out of space here because we need lots and lots of resources. This is a very builds heavy game. We can learn things. These yellow dots means you can mix these ingredients to learn things. So let's go ahead and do that. We can build the stone hammer. Let's just craft one of those. We're going to need it. And we need another stone, and that lets us learn the sharp stone. And with that, we can craft a couple. Let's craft maybe 3. And with that, that lets us learn the stone axe. We're going to need that as well. Let's just go ahead and get that crafted. And for now, that's it because there's no more yellow dots here. So we did learn a couple of things. We did learn the axe, which we're going to place in number 2. And the building hammer, which we're going to place all the way on the end. And there is now some building items that have been unlocked. We have wall pieces, foundations, doorways, window frames, log beams, and then of course you can unlock other material to build with. So let's just see what we got going on up here. We have some stockpiles that we can build, leaf, wood, and stone. We have the workbench that we have to craft as well. And then we have, just these building pieces here. I think there might be one on the next page that is a dark wooden beam. Okay, so we have done all of that. And now we have leaves, wood, sharp stones, and stones in our inventory. Let's just continue picking up some things here. Let's just grab you and lots of wood. I know we can chop down the trees now that we have the axe, but there's really no real reason to do that at the moment because there's plenty of wood. We just have to pick it up. Okay, so there's more stone here. We're going to end up crafting ourselves a pickaxe pretty soon because we are going to need that. We haven't learned that yet, so there's a couple of things that we need to do. first. Just picking up wood and leaves and all of that lovely stuff here, guys. Lots and lots of wood. You could really get consumed by doing this. Really is a lot of fun. It's a little bit slow in the beginning, you know, getting all of your items learned that you need to and all of that stuff. And I'm just going to have to stop myself from picking up absolutely everything here, because I know we need it, guys. Like I said, I've been playing this for a bit now, and I know that we are going to absolutely have to have this stuff. There is a thing blocking the path. I'm not sure if it's here or a bit further in, but we have to build the workbench here to get the pickaxe build menu, and the workbench is just here. Let's just go ahead and do that. Q and E to rotate. Doesn't matter, I'm going to be destroying this one anyway because we don't necessarily need it. I do need the long leaf cloth. Let's just craft a couple of those. Let's get back in here and do that and that gives us a stone pickaxe, which is absolutely what we had to have. So to destroy things, you go into the build menu, you click on the exact item, you hold the right mouse button and then the left, and then that will let you destroy it. And that's how you do that. It's a bit confusing in the very beginning. I had to look up how to do that. I had no idea, but it's okay when you figure it out. It's not that difficult. So we have ourselves a pickaxe. We need to get it in our toolbar. I'm going to place that into number 3. And let's go ahead and break on through to the other side here. Come on. Come on. And we're almost there. I mean, we could technically just go on through, but I really wanted to clear that out and grab a bunch of stone. And there might be some other resources in here. Not sure what's back there. That looks different. Nope, just stone. It's very dark in here and we don't have the ability to craft ourselves a torch, so I won't be staying in here for very long. There's a tiny bit of water just here that we can grab. So yeah, I'm not going to be hanging out in here for very long. Okay. It says to explore the island and find a second knowledge stone. So I guess we need to find that. I do know where it is, but I'm not going to rush there just yet. I want to explore and show you guys what this game is all about. Okay, so the day-night cycles are relatively reasonable here. You can sleep through the night. It's not that big of a deal. As you can see, the knowledge stone is just right up there. They always have that ribbon on them, showing you kind of where they are. I know there's another section of the island over here that we have not been to. Let's just get over here and see what's going on over here first, and then we'll head over to the knowledge stone and learn that. So I think there's some wheat over here. Not a lot going on over here, just a couple of things to collect, some stone, all of that nice stuff. You can definitely see here, the goal is to make it to the center of the storm here. But you want to be prepared for that. I'm not sure what's going to happen in there. I've never been that far. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to get prepared to go there at some point. I don't know if that's even been included into the game yet. I don't think in previous demos it was, you know, available. I think you could go there, but it ended the demo. And again, you can pick this one up, the demo version, for yourself. You can also add it to your wish list. And let's just go ahead and learn our second item that we need to here. And this will allow us to build the sawmill. That's nice. Okay, so first things first, guys, we need to craft ourselves or build ourselves a bed because it is starting to get dark already. And I'm just going to build it right here. there's rain, there's weather in the game, there's all of that lovely stuff. I'm always, sorry about that. I always get confused with the build key being B. I'm used to everything being tab. So you'll just have to bear with me on that one. Hopefully I won't do that too many times. Okay, we have our workbench. These weeds that are just growing here and inside the bed, you can destroy those a little bit later when you learn some things. There is a way to destroy that. Okay, so what do we have? Nothing new. We do have a wooden stone. Ooh, that's nice. So we need to learn that. And we have some water here. Can we not learn that? I forgot how to do that already. Darn it. So apparently not yet. Okay, so let's see if we can craft ourselves a sawmill. We need another sharp stone. Let's do that. Come on. Get it together here, girl. Let's just craft 8 or 10 of these. Okay, we have 11. Let's craft one more because we're going to need, well, I ended up crafting 2 more. We're going to need one for the plank stand, or the sawmill, sorry. So let's just do that. This one does, you can add power to this to automate it. You have to add a windmill to it. It has the option for that. And then we need some planks. So let's just go ahead and get this one started. And there's a mini game that you can play to increase the speed of this. And if you miss it, then it just slows back down to normal. Okay. I don't know how many of these we're going to need right away, but I would imagine not too many. Okay. So let's just sleep through the night. It's very, very quick. You don't have to worry about it. And let's get out of the bed. And then can we learn the plank thingy? Will that open up any more recipes? Did I not take the planks from here? I did not. It opened up the plank stockpile, so that was lovely. We need to get our long leaf glider because we're going to be doing a lot of gliding. That is how we move from island to island, and that's just lovely. So what we're going to do first is we're going to craft some stockpiles here. We're going to get rid of these resources. We are going to head over to another island, and we are going to figure out how to kill these little creature thingies that are on the island. Hopefully we'll do well with that. Let's just place you right there. We have a leaf stockpile. Let's open that up and throw our leaves inside. We have a wood stockpile. Not a big deal there. Let's just put our wood in there. We need a stone stockpile and a plank stockpile. Stone. Let's do, I'm not going to be staying on this island, guys. This one's just too big to do what needs to be done later. I'm just going to put all of the stone items in there. And we can build, it'll extract the resources that we need from the stockpiles. So I really enjoy that. I think most games should do that. Let's just put our planks here. And it did sink into the ground a bit, but that's okay. And we're just going to take the water with us. We can't place that in there. Okay. So, we have our glider. Come on. We have to equip it. Forgot about that. I did craft it, didn't I? No. We just learned it. We didn't craft it. Planks, I think, is all that I needed. Here. So I need another one of those items. you. Let's just craft a couple. And now we can craft you because we're desperate for that. And we need to equip this one. And now we can glide from place to place. I think that's really, really cool. Let's just see. Let's go over to this little small island first. Just see what's over here. Probably nothing too crazy. I always hold my breath when I land this thing because it is just super, super scary. Let's do that and that. Take these sticks with us. Wood is always important. Let's just take you and you and you. There's some tomatoes here on this island. So there's always something new or different on nearly every single island. It's just a matter of being able to see it and pick it up. Okay, we can gather you. We can gather you as well. And there's several tomatoes here. So that's nice. We do have enough material to be able to start a garden because we did gather some seeds from there. Okay, so now let's just don't do that. Okay, nothing else really over here. Come on. I really struggle with the gliding. It just takes me a minute to get back in the swing of things. But it's not that difficult to do. I'm just trying to get centralized right now. I'm trying to get everything in a single location for the moment. And then we will move to a different island, of course. And we will try to get building on a permanent base, things like that. So let's just go ahead and grab out this because we do need it to kill this guy. And the goal is to get rid of these nodes up here so that we are able to cleanse the area. And there are weapons a bit later. I just don't have one right now. But these guys can kill you. They are pretty tough. Don't need to fall off the island. That wouldn't be good. Let's just go ahead and destroy that. And it cleanses the island perfectly. We have some potatoes on this one. That's lovely. But I really think this will be a very fun game when it is released as a full game next year. There's some more potatoes here with these little purple flowers on top. Okay, we have the helm, and if you cannot guess by now, we are going to be able to float this thing around. Whichever island we choose to be our island, we are going to be able to move it and go to other locations. So we're going to have to build on a pretty good sized island, honestly, just so we have enough room for everything, because there's, like I said, there's livestock you can get, there's farming that you can do, there's just a ton of stuff that we can actually do. We have a waterfall on the big island here, our starter island. Again, it's not something that I want to keep permanently just because it is too big to move around. Okay, what's going on here? We have carrots on this island. That's lovely. I hope we are getting some good seeds from this so that we're able to plant them when we get to an island that we want to call home. Okay, let's just get back up here. And I do like grabbing most of the stuff on these islands just so we know that we've been to them. Gather everything here. Okay. I think my mom will really enjoy this game. I really enjoy it. I've been having a lot of fun with it lately, and I think she'll enjoy it as well. It's really kind of something that she should or would enjoy normally. It's different It is about flying around in space, and well, we're not really in space, but I think she'll enjoy it. We're trying to get to the center there, so we have a long way to go to get there. Okay, let's just go up here, get back over to our stockpiles, and place some things inside. So you can see that there's wheat here, and I want to be able to grab this wheat. I just don't have the thing that we need, the scythe, whatever that's called. Okay, so let's just get up here and drop off some things in these stockpiles. And we did get a new material to learn, which is nice. Let's just learn this if we can. And this will give us rope, and we need a couple of rope. And that should let us learn a lot more. A leaf bucket, that is for farming. Wooden planks. A spyglass, that's lovely. Okay, you, and you. A stone sword. We probably should go ahead and craft one of those because there are other islands that are infected and we're going to need the sword for those. There's what we need, the stone sickle. And let's take things from here again. Let's do you, and a stone doorkop. A tool that can be used as a hoe or as a spear. That's lovely to have. We're missing some ingredients on that one to be able to craft it, although we really should make that. Okay, and we need you. Let's just go ahead and get you crafted. And is that everything? It is. So we have lots of new things that we need to put away down here. We're going to put the sword in number 1. We're going to put you in number 2 and you in, I'm sorry, number 4 and 5. So we have that completed. Now we can get over and get some wheat. I don't really know currently what wheat is going to be used for. I think we can use it to feed the animals because I did see some animals. I didn't really see the need for them yet. I did see a couple and just, you know, me playing it on my own spare time. Okay, just gonna grab some wheat here. And we should be getting some seeds as well. We are. Very nice. So we can plant as much wheat as we need to when we get to that point with the seeds. Just take all of you, loveliness. There's a small plant here that we need to figure out what it's for as well. It's starting to get dark. Not surprised. The day and night cycles are pretty okay for the most part. There's something up here with this tree, I think. Okay, so it's just a couple of limbs that we can grab. Nothing that we really need to harvest at all. Okay, so we are going to get over here and drop off the stuff that we have. Plank stockpile, stones, wood, and leaves. There is a basket that we can build that will allow us to place some more random items in that. We need 10 of those leaf blanket things. Okay. Small plants, that, and that. So we're going to have to craft. I thought there was a thing that allowed you to craft that, but I'm not quite sure yet. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on that. So we need these. I just need 10. craft our basket here, and then we are going to just put the rest of this stuff inside because I'm not quite sure what to do with it yet. I mean, we don't have a storage for that yet. Okay, so we have leaves, we have wood, we have stone. We're doing really well. We still have a couple of things that we can build, the helm being one of those, but I'm not going to build that until we have a permanent location that we would like to use as a base. Okay, so it is getting late. Looks like we're about to get a storm. Maybe it's not getting as late as I thought. Maybe it's just going to be a storm coming in. The sky is just gorgeous in this game, guys. It really is pretty. Okay, so we have some crops here. We have some seeds here. One potato seed, not good, but hopefully we can grow more and grab more seeds from those. Okay, so this sawmill, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time putting a windmill on this because we are not staying on this island. That is for sure. But let's go ahead and go to sleep and get up the next day. We're well rested. Let's head out to one more big island and explore it and see what we can find. So let's see, have we been to these two small islands? I think these two, one was the infected one and one was the other one with the vegetable on it. Let's just go right here, see what we can find on this island. It is raining. That's okay, not a big deal. We will get wet, but it won't really affect us in any way right now. As you can see, we have health and stamina at the bottom. Lovely trees here. Let's just go inside this one and see what's in here. I do apologize in advance for it being dark in here. I know it's very dark. It's difficult to see most of the time when we're inside these caves. We've unlocked the campfire. This is coal that we're getting here. Just want to grab as much of it as I can because it is important to have. Okay, and we're just going to keep grabbing. We need the coal to feed the fire, guys, so it's going to be very important that we have this. Okay, there should be another way in up here. Let's just grab these sticks here. It's a very bad storm that we're experiencing, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll get what we need and we'll be able to get home. Again, it is dark in here and I do apologize. Okay. There's some stone there. There's one of the learn stones over here that we need to do and learn. Okay, so what are you? The rudder. That's lovely. Okay, let's get back out here and then we're going to go on to the top of this island and see if there's anything else up here that we need to figure out. And then we are going to get back home and attempt to sleep the night, sort some loot, all of that nice stuff, and then we'll pick it up again tomorrow and hopefully we can get back out and do some more exploring of different islands. Maybe we'll go to another infected one. Okay, just grabbing some loot off this island because again, you will figure it out, guys. As the further we get into the game, the more valuable this stuff is. So it is very, very important to have. Okay, I don't know what you are. Okay, you're just a twig up here. I can gather you as well. Come on. And there probably isn't anything else on this island, and that's okay if there's not. We are not really guaranteed anything on either of these islands. But it is nice to be able to explore these islands a bit and just see what's going on them. Ooh, a chest. Lots of wood. That's lovely. We ended up with 115 coal from this one, which is nice. Lots of wood on this island. That was lovely. Grab you as well. Have we been to that little piece of the island over here? We're going to figure it out. We're going to just drop in over here and see what's going on. Bones. That's different. I think that will allow us to make some tier 2 tools. Bone weapons and tools and all of that lovely stuff. But we're going to need more than one, of course. Okay. So if you ever get lost and you don't know which island is yours, you just have to start sailing and there'll be a icon pop up, a home icon, and that will let you know where you need to get back to get home. Okay, so we are home. I'm just going to gather a few more material on this island, of course, because we have lots of stuff here. There's no point in leaving it behind because we are going to need it, that's for sure. Small plants are nice, even though I'm not quite sure yet what we need them for. I'll have to do a bit of work figuring that out. Okay. More tomatoes here? Yes. Lovely. I'm just chopping a bunch of stuff here that I'm not quite sure what it is. I know that there are some very difficult crops to see. More tomatoes there and there. I love that it's that little hint of color. Just getting rid of all of this stuff here. We could really get this island going, but I don't think I want to use this big of an island. I think I'm going to stick with a pretty small island to use as our home base. Okay, so I'm just going to continue gathering some resources here, guys, and I will pick this back up tomorrow. Hopefully you will enjoy this one. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.